Hi guys, welcome to this video lesson by Launchpad Education. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss Financial Action Task Force or the FATF. This is very important for UPSC exams, for state services or any other government exam that requires you to have basic information of current affairs. FATF was recently in news when Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, he went to America for the United Nations General Assembly meet. India and Prime Minister Modi, he demanded that Pakistan should be put into the blacklist of FATF. Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, he was against it, obviously, and he was saying that this is India's agenda, that India is pushing international organizations against Pakistan. So that is why this becomes a very hot topic. That is why understanding of FATF, what is the objective of FATF, whether India is a member of FATF and all these related issues in the news, this is very important. So starting with the discussion, what is FATF? This is the first question. So in 1989, at a group of 7 summit, Financial Action Task Force was created. So what is Group of 7 Summit? It includes the 7 largest advanced economies of the world. Till 2014, Group of 7 was known as Group of 8 because Russia was also part of Group of 8. So at a G7 summit in 1989, Financial Action Task Force, this is created. This is an intergovernmental body. So why was FATF created? The objective or the initial objective was to combat money laundering. So initially it was only to combat or to fight against money laundering. So what is money laundering? It basically means that if a person is earning money from illegal means, that person, he will try to hide or conceal the origins of that illegal money. Right? So they also try to show that money, that black money as white money. All this is called money laundering or the laundering of money. Now in 2001, Financial Action Task Force, they expanded their mandate or their objective, also started including what? Fighting terrorist financing. So there are certain organizations, there are certain individuals and there are certain countries, for example Pakistan, who fund terrorism. Saudi Arabia, Iran, all these countries, they fund terrorism in different means. So this is terrorism financing. So Financial Action Task Force in 2001, they expanded their mandate and they included the fight against terrorist financing as well. In 2012, there was another dimension that was added to the objectives of FATF. Now this was to counter the financing of proliferation or increase of weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction, as the name suggests, nuclear weapons are weapons of mass destruction, biological weapons, chemical weapons, radiological weapons, all these weapons are part of weapons of mass destruction. So now, Financial Action Task Force formed in 1989 at a group of 7 summit to combat money laundering. Presently, it fights against money laundering, terrorist financing and financing of weapons of mass destruction. Moving on to the objective. What is the objective of FATF? It is to set standards and promote effective implementation of legal, regulatory and operational measures. So FATF will set certain standards and it will also monitor the implementation of these standards, which are for combating money laundering, for stopping terrorist financing and other related threats to the integrity or the honesty or the cleanliness of the international financial system. So this is, in very simple terms, the objective of Financial Action Task Force. Now, FATF recommendations are very important. Why? This is what FATF does. It is not a body that can take action, direct action against countries, right? But what FATF does is, it brings out a series of recommendations that are recognized as the international standard for combating money laundering, terror funding and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. So there are about 40 plus 9 recommendations that have been given by FATF. There were 40 recommendations after the 9/11 terrorist attack on America. 9 more recommendations to stop terrorist funding, to stop money laundering and proliferation of WMD or the weapons of mass destruction, they were added. So now we have 40 plus 9 recommendations. FATF monitors the progress of its members in implementing necessary measures. So these are the FATF recommendations. Now coming to the members of FATF and observers of FATF. So basically we have 37 member countries and 2 regional organizations which are members of FATF. So this is a very important thing. Which are the 2 regional organizations now? 37 member countries means countries like India as a member of FATF. The 2 regional organizations, this you should note this down. 2 regional organizations are European Commission and Gulf Cooperation Council. These are the regional organizations. So we have 37 plus 2 members of FATF. Now, FATF presidency. Who is the president? FATF president is a senior official appointed by the FATF plenary. So it means plenary means that it is a meeting of all the members, which are the members of FATF, the representatives of these countries and these organizations. They meet at a plenary and they decide everything, including the president. The president in October 2019, that is right now, the president is Xiangmin Liu. He's from China. FATF grey list and blacklist. Now this is in the news presently as well as in the past as well. India and Pakistan, they keep arguing with each other over grey list, blacklist. We will see what these grey list and blacklist of FATF are. The countries which are acting as safe havens of terror funding and money laundering, they are put in the grey list. So basically the countries which are funding terrorism, which are promoting or they are not stopping money laundering, they are put in the grey list. Now grey list, it is, you can say, a warning to the countries, to the institutions that next you can be put in the blacklist, right? So that is why grey list is not as severe as blacklist. Grey list acts as a warning. A country comes under various restrictions. Now this is what the problem is for the countries who are in the grey list or the blacklist. Countries like Pakistan, when a country is put in the grey list or the blacklist, they come under various restrictions and they cannot get funds or loans from international financial institutions like World Bank, like IMF, and various other restrictions which make it very difficult for these countries to grow, to develop, to get finances from international institutions. FATF lists certain countries as non-cooperative countries or territories. Important. This is important that these non-cooperative countries or territories that are categorized by the FATF, this is known as the FATF blacklist. Now we will see what is in the news, why this is important for India, why this is important for Pakistan. Now Pakistan was grey listed by FATF in 2018. Before this, Pakistan was in the grey list from 2012 to 2015. So 2012 to 2015, Pakistan was in the grey list. So Pakistan was warned that you need to work, you need to stop terrorist financing and money laundering, otherwise you will be put in blacklist. And this creates a lot of pressure on countries. So that is why Prime Minister Imran Khan, he was regularly speaking against it, that Pakistan is being put under the grey list and it might be sent to the blacklist as well in future. So very recently in August 2019, Financial Action Task Force's regional subgroup. So FATF is a global body. There are regional subgroups. The Asia Pacific regional subgroup that has blacklisted Pakistan for non-compliance of anti-money laundering and terror financing efforts. So Pakistan is not taking enough steps as per the Asia Pacific group of FATF. So that is why this regional subgroup of FATF, they have put Pakistan in the blacklist. What will happen next? The current blacklisting of Pakistan, it will make Pakistan's case very difficult during FATF review in October 2019. So in this very month, when this video lesson is being made, there is going to be a review of Pakistan. And if Pakistan has not done enough, Pakistan is going to be put under the blacklist. Already Pakistan's economy is going through a lot of difficult times. So this will make things more difficult for Pakistan. China has assumed the presidency of the group that we have already discussed. The president is from China. Now this group, it works by consensus. What does this mean? all the members will have to agree before any decision is made. So if China tries to save Pakistan, because China is a very close friend of, close ally of Pakistan, so China has assumed the presidency of this group that works by consensus. So this is a problem for India, we can say. India has been keen to see Pakistan face stricter financial scrutiny till it stops supporting terror. So Pakistan has been told by India that talks and terror cannot go together. So we are not going to have dialogue with you, Pakistan, till you do not stop funding and supporting terrorism. And that is why India is working very hard globally. India is gathering support of bigger countries which have also supported India, like US, France, the European Union. So India is gathering support from all these countries to see Pakistan in the blacklist so that they stop funding terrorism, they stop supporting terrorism. So this was FATF and all the issue that was in news. This video was presented by Launchpad Education. If this video was helpful, please like this video. You can please leave your feedback in the comments and please subscribe to this channel for further such informative videos. Thank you very much for watching.